YouTubers! Today I'm going to show you this Poly SoundStation 2W wireless DECT 6.0 compatible conference phone. Please enjoy the video. Now I'm going to start off with this conference phone itself right here, which is just like any other conference phone. Now you do have three of these triangular speaker grills right here, which is also just like any other DECT 6.0 compatible conference phone, whether if it's voice over internet protocol, any of those. Now you do have a triangular speaker grill right here on the top here. Now this is similar to Cisco's alternative and also the Avaya alternatives that also use this. There are also three lights on here that are also like those. Now it's also just like any other Poly, Avaya, or Cisco conference phone that's like this. Now you do have buttons here that is a dial pad, a calling button, a three-person conference call button here, a volume up and down button set, a microphone off button, another up and down button set, this time going through menus, and then a button right here with a check mark right there. You also do have buttons on the side here, which is like a menu button, and then this button here, which actually goes back. Now, if you go through menus here, like, it has things like settings, IP mode, phone book, this phone, bridge setup, and admin setup. Now, if you go through settings, it shows you like things like backlight, language, ringer type, contrast, and aux audio out. Now, if you go through IP mode, it just has on or off. Then phone book actually allows you to put names on there, which is pretty nice. And then this phone right here is actually just location and number, system information, and registration info. And then bridge setup is essentially just enter a phone number and edit soft key. And then admin setup is just location, phone system, passcode, diagnostics, software upgrade, and registration. And I think the ringer type is actually pretty good, but then there is actually these three triangle buttons here. Now this actually goes through different things that are through the phone. Now I should show you this base right here, which actually is designed to make the conference phone wireless. Now I think D-Link also makes wireless conference phones, but their versions are internet protocol style. Now, on this front part here is actually a power jack and a phone line jack. Now, on the base corner here is actually a power light and a phone light. Now, this here is actually a paging button, and we've seen this on all of the SoundStation 2W phones. Now, it also has that same triangular grill shape here, which I think that's pretty nice. To me, when I see a grill like this, it has me question because the lines right here remind me a bit of the Mercedes-Benz logo, which really does make some differences. Now, to me, this is sort of in the years after that Daimler Chrysler thing actually ended, and this Polyphone came out way after the Daimler Chrysler thing ended. And there's actually a thing on the bottom here that says things like your part number, see user's guide for instructions, caution indoor use only, for use only with SS2W console, and then something like warning hazardous voltages, do not remove cover, no user serviceable parts inside. And then it says things like, this device complies with Part 15 of the FCC rules. Operation is subject to the following conditions. Number one, this device may not cause harmful interference. And number two, this device must accept any interference received, including that which may cause undesired operation, patent pending in USA and other countries. And then it says here this Class B digital, something complies with Canadian ICES 0003. And then it has an IC number, US patent number, and a FCC ID number. Then since it's UL listed, and then US listed, and then something else. It has the poly logo here, but it has a little trash can symbol that tells you not to throw it away. And then serial number is AA0A14506F839, revision H, made in China. And then it actually has plastics that explain to people about the ROHS thing. If you actually search this on Google, it'll tell you everything about ROHS and what have you. Now, the phone itself has a sticker on the bottom, which I'll show you under here. It says SoundStation 2W, 1.9 gigahertz DECT 6.0 compatible. Then the part number is 2201-678-80-160. See user's guide for instructions. Caution, indoor use only. Use with supplied battery power module. And then it also has the same, this device complies with part 15 as the base itself. I'm not going to go through all this, which is really an interesting way. Now, it has a date of manufacture underneath, I think. And I think that that's only true, but it has this here saying serial number AA0A14506F839, revision P. Same revision as the base, but it's a little different on this one. And it says here made on December 9th of 2014. I think I didn't mention the date on the base. Let me look at that. Because I think there are some people that are going to say stuff about this. Okay, so it says here also December 9th of 2014. That's a little interesting, but then it's really just a strange complication of a lot of stuff. And plus, you do have the speaker on the top here, the three triangular grills here for three-way conversation, the two triangular buttons here, the up and down buttons, the button with the check mark button here, the phone button here, the three-person conversation button here, the dial pad here, the volume up and down button set, the microphone off button, the base here with the speaker here, the power and phone lights here, the paging button, the power plug here, the phone jack thing there, and also you do have the lights right there on all three corners of the speaker there, and also you do have the SoundStation 2W logo there with the poly logo on both the telephone and the base right there. That's it for now. Bye-bye.